This is my custom plant room for 8 flats. Everything is sprayed. Took me 1 week just to get this all ready, but looks so I've gone for my company colours, black and gold. So even the sockets, these are metal clad sockets which I've sprayed. These are all the data cables that were going up to the flats. You got Cat 6, Virgin, coax and shotgun, and then you got all your intercom cables in this box which is going to get wired up. And then this is for all your meters. That's your rifle board right there. And that's your 3-phase communal DD. Well, it's not 3-phase, so it's single phase here. In Croydon, this is in Croydon, so they only supply you with 2-phase. So you got 6 EVs going in as well, which I put the tray there as well for. So once they're ready to do, I will run the armoured cables up that tray straight into the board. And they're just the isolators. You got 8 isolators, you got the tray up there. That's all concentric cable, that's why it's in stuffing glands. And yeah. Another thing, that area there is for solar. We've got solar going in as well. So that's all ready for the inverter to be stuck on, and yeah. Let me know what you guys think of this install. If you follow my Instagram at hh_elec, I've got loads of stuff like this that I do. I've got a Top Gear theme, I've got Avengers theme. If you give me a follow on there, and you'll stay up to date on what kind of stuff I get up to. But this is just one of them, and there's many more good ideas I've got coming in the future which I'll record for you guys. Yes guys, starting upstairs today. This is flat number 8. Got another 2 flats left to do on this floor. So today I'm doing the kitchen, as you can see, kitchen living, all open plan, all exposed upstairs, so I don't really need to make holes on this floor. As you can see, I've made the markouts for all the points going here. You got the boiler going there. I'm going to keep the spur outside and run the flex internally. Yesterday I had first fixed the rest of the flat. As you can see, going for spotlights throughout. I've just chucked the cables in for now. I need to spend another half a day, I would say, to do the back boxes. But for the back boxes, which I'll show you downstairs in the other flats, we're using these caddy bars. So instead of cutting noggins to put our back boxes on, put these in, and metal back boxes, which gives you a better finish, to be honest, metal back boxes. Yeah, so this is a 3-bedroom flat. This hallway, that's the bathroom there. This is a little cupboard where the fuse board's gonna go. I'm gonna recess it in this wall, so it just stops it protruding out. This is bedroom 1. Got 6 spots and a few sockets dotted around, with a little balcony and a switch light outside. And it's exactly the same here. So yeah, let's get started. That's the kitchen all wired up. Just putting the last link in here for socket under the sink, which is gonna have the washing machine plugged into it. Right, this Milwaukee cable stapler is a big time saver. It goes through concrete blocks, mortar lines, sometimes through some bricks depending on how hard they are, but I'll show you guys in a second. And it's solid. So that's the boiler and double socket next to it. Boiler's going there. You've got the oven and hob connections down there with the fan there. And then you've got double socket hob there, And you've got the fridge supply there. So what I do with my fridge is leave the socket under the plinth. So you can plug the fridge in. Rather than putting spurs in the cupboards and the walls, I always try and avoid that and put the power points somewhere where they're accessible, so you can isolate the appliance that way. That's why you don't see any spurs in the kitchen. But let's show you the cable stapler in action. So I just put a staple in so it holds the cable, because I can't do it one-handed. But that's the block. It's easy as that. It's not going nowhere. But very nice thing. I think it holds like 40 staples in one go. Just like that. And they're actually not that expensive either. They're about, I think, £15 for a box of 600. Battery on this it's lasted me for a full 3-bedroom rewire and 6 of these flats of me constantly using it. That's when I had to charge it. So this is literally the second time I've charged it since I've owned it. Very big. Didn't really have time to be filming as I had a lot to do, but first fix is all finished in this flat apart from the boxes, which I will do next week. That's just the TV cables, Cat 6, Virgin cable, shotgun and coax. Spot's all done, as you can see, and the rest of the flat. So Monday I'm probably going to come back and do all the back boxes here, finish this flat off, and if I have time I will start the 1-bed flat, which is here, and then following with the 2-bed. This is just a communal. I need to do the fire alarm here, so it's the main fire alarm panel, red cable as you know, and it's communal lights, which is going to be on a microwave sensor bulkheads. And this is your lift, so we've got a lift in this place as well, goes down to ground floor. Right, this is the floor below the floor I was working on just now. So you can see that's the communal wired up that I done last month. And the fire alarm system, you've got a break glass here, and you've got spokes and sounders here. So there's 3 flats here, 1, 2, 3, exactly the same upstairs. This flat is the one I was working on just now upstairs. 3 beds, so as you can see, I'm just replicating it. This ceiling is a bit higher, but that's it with the boxes on. That's the boxes there. I put these boxes on before the ply was on. Good thing they've actually cut them out all right. But externally I'm using deeper boxes there as they're putting insulation plasterboard on, which is going to come out quite a bit. So this is the hallway. Just going for pendants in this floor. That's 1 bedroom. So as I was telling you guys, that's the caddy bars I was using, and I just let them stick out a little bit, so then the plasterboard, when they put the plasterboard on, it's flush with the plasterboard, and that way they also cut your boxes out, or I hope so anyway. So I've used them everywhere. That's the bathroom, and that's bedroom 2 and bedroom 3 over there. It's all basically the same, not much difference. That's just the main comms room, so that's where I've put all the data cables from the main intake room, and then from here I've taken the cables to the living room, so we can put a joint here if they want the router in the cupboard, or if they want it behind the TV, they've got an option. And that's just a fuse board. Those cables are for the upstairs flat. That's the main supply cable, which I've used concentric cable for, and that's just the main data cables going up. Oh yeah, that's about it. It's same in bedroom one bed flat next door and a 2-bed flat. All first fix there is done. As you can see, that's the 2-bed over there. And for the flats below, there's 2 flats on the ground floor, which are 2 3-beds, which are done as well. So yeah, and that's just the lift shaft. And all there done. That's it. Might as well show you the ground floor as well. So this is the communal for the ground floor, where the fire alarm panel's going. We've got an AOV system here as well, which is the window on the top floor, which opens in an event of a fire, which is linked to the fire alarm panel here. And here we just got emergency key switches and break glass. Same as upstairs, just microwave sensor lights. And then you've got 2 flats here. Flat 1, which is a 3-bed, which is all done. Won't really show you too much. And this is still a communal. That's a communal as well, which goes to the garden. And that's another 3-bed here. This was the first flat that I first fixed here. So there's a reason sockets and switches look so high up, because this floor is going to get screeded. I think about 150 mil, but that's a fuse board cupboard. And yeah, all black boxes, everything done. They're going to drop the ceilings on this floor and upstairs with resilient bars. So what that is these metal bars that go on to this joist, and then it's plasterboarded. So that way you get no sound travel through to the flats above. So the only problem with that is where my cables are now. When they put the resilient bars on, my measurements might be right, but the resilient bar might be in the way of the light. So we'll just have to see when we come to cut them out before they plaster. So that's me done for today. This is just the outside of the building, and I shall be back here on Monday.